Even you, man, you just clicked on this video, you watching this video, man, you are a blessing to me. People like you who share the video, who like the video, comment down below, you are a blessing to me. It's crazy, man. You grow up around family, you know what I'm saying? You think your family is going to be your number one support system. And a lot of the times, mainly when it comes to, black people, that's not the case. It started with my own mother, being the way she was, you know what I'm saying? And my grandmother, no help from my grandmother. Didn't even want to let me stay with her, you know what I'm saying? Didn't get the support and love. Same thing from my aunts, was abused by one of my uncles, beaten and abused by my other uncle. He tried to put a false case on me, a false charge on me. All my blessings, my help through life has come from complete strangers, man, along the way. And it's crazy. It shouldn't be like that. Not even friends, Literally, mainly a lot of complete strangers, man. From times when I was homeless and stuff like that, I was staying with complete strangers. Maybe I got a job, I met somebody, I got cool with, to the point we were hanging out after work, smoking and stuff like that. It was like, oh, you can stay on my floor, man. You can stay here, until you get on your feet. Then from there to, being cool with the weed man, which was a / alcoholic. He was staying with this girl, was his girlfriend, and she had like 4 other kids, and I ended up staying with them on the couch for like a good year and a half, maybe 2 years. Then I got a job at Buffalo Wild Wings. I met this dude. He was like an assistant manager. He lived right down the street from Buffalo Wild Wings, and his roommate ended up moving out. He was like, "Oh, my roommate's moving out. You come, stay with me, take up his room and pay the half of the rent." It's crazy, man. All through my life, even a dude, we call each other cousins. We weren't really cousins, but he used to give me rides from here and there to work. You know what I'm saying? He used to be a good person to talk to. We used to go to clubs together, get drunk, date girls that were friends and they were cousins and stuff like that. There was a time where I was staying with somebody and they got into some bull crap. He came through with the strap meaning with the gun. He came through to my defense if anybody had problems with me, ready to defend me and stuff like that. It's crazy, man. None of these people I were related to. A lot of these people I barely even knew a year. And they had open arms, man. Hand extended. Letting me know, man, anything you need, I got you, man. You can stay as long as you need. If you need, I got you. But I couldn't get that from my own family. I couldn't get that from my own grandparents. My own grandparents, man. This is not about my grandparents, but I'm just saying. Retired, living in a nice house in the suburbs, 3-bedroom, three bedrooms in the basement, nobody staying there. All my help came from complete strangers. I mention white women a lot on this channel, man. I'm gonna keep doing it, man, because white women helped me a lot too. The best Christmas I ever had was from my first serious girlfriend. That's crazy. And I was probably like 18 years old, 18, 19 years old. The first best Christmas I ever had. Remember when Abercrombie was really popping in the early 2000s? Yeah, she got me 2 Abercrombie sweatsuit outfits, got me a Cool Water cologne set, got me a gold chain with praying hands, a matching earrings, and a matching bracelet. Best Christmas I ever had came from my girlfriend's mother, man. My ex-girlfriend's mother, rather. I'm telling you, man, all your blessings are going to come from complete strangers, man. I remember I got this warehouse job, and this dude was training me, man. His name is John. Cool dude, man. Down to earth dude. Forever. Forever he'll be like a close. Like, those relationships we don't talk every day. Y'all really don't talk at all, but if you see each other, it's like back to where it was. That's the relationship me and him have, man. He always will have my respect. He always will be in my prayers, man. Shout out to him, John. But yeah, he trained me, helped me learn the job very well. And when he moved up, he got a promotion. I eventually got the same promotion to the same position that he moved on to. And he helped me with that as well. And then when things didn't work out, when that job did me dirty, you know what I'm saying? And I left there. He suggested me to the job I'm in right now, and I've been in this job for over 2 years. Working as a family-owned business, under the table cash, really good people. So he's a white dude. The race doesn't matter, but I'm just saying he's a white boy too. A lot of help that I've gotten, a lot of blessings that I've gotten came from strangers and came from the opposite race. I'm monetized here on YouTube because of people like you and others. Not because of my family. My family would even if me and my family got along, right? If I still linked up on holidays, happy birthday checked in, stuff like that, Mother's Day, all stuff, they still want to support my content. And how do I know? It's the reason why I know is because I just stumbled upon my younger cousin's YouTube page. His name is Khalil, and it's crazy that his name is Will on the YouTube. I don't know if he changed his name or that's his middle name. I don't know, but he's in his younger 20s, and he's cool with the family. He still goes around to functions and whatnot. And I was a younger cousin. If you remember my previous video, my aunt asked me if he could come live with me. But I stumbled upon his YouTube channel, and I know my family's not supporting his YouTube channel. He didn't have a job then, which was one reason I didn't want him to come live with me. And he doesn't have a job now. It's crazy. I stumbled upon his YouTube channel. He's talking about he's a dating specialist, and then he's giving advice on how to get women, flirting with women. The views are not there. Every video's, even most of them are under 50 views, but it's like, bro, it's just crazy. Like, people don't change. I'm glad I didn't let him live with me. You think I'm gonna be taking care of some dude in their 20s? I don't care if he's my cousin or not. It's lazy. He's lazy. Somebody like him will never receive any type of blessings because he thinks he can make it on just YouTube and not working. You get a lot of blessings when you work a regular job. You'll be surprised. Like I said, man, a lot of people I met, good people I met working with them. No, your co-workers are not your friends. They're not. But at the same time, some of your co-workers can be stepping stones to the next step, to the next level you're trying to get to. Also, it was in the early 2000s. It's totally different now, man. People are completely different than they were, in the early 2000s. So, the reason why I'm making this video, I'm saying all that to say this, is like, if you don't have a great relationship with your family, that's fine, man, because strangers end up becoming your family. And that just proves that even though blood, they say blood is thicker than water, and they say that, we're not blood, they're not really a family unless you're blood related. We all bleed red, so we're all related. Just because you're not in my family tree doesn't mean we're not related. We're all the same. And for me to get so much help from complete strangers that's not in my family tree, from the opposite race, that just goes to show you that we are all the same, and we are all one. Everybody's my family. Y'all all my family. You know what I'm saying? I look at everybody as like family, because I've gotten so much help from people that I barely even knew. People that barely even knew me. Now, don't get me wrong. I know I have great charisma. You know what I'm saying? I have good character. But still, there's plenty of people with good charisma and great character who can't even get a stranger to give them $1. Let alone, you know what I'm saying? Let alone a hello. A lot of people don't even speak to strangers nowadays. You can't even get a person to say hello to you. If you do, wow. You should really be surprised. I see a lot of YouTube channels, man. People are getting paid through Patreon, telling people to join the Patreon, thanking people for the cash apps. Man, I hope these people are really, really appreciative. I really hope they are, man. For a complete stranger to not only watch your videos, hit the like button, comment down below. I'm pretty sure they know you're getting paid through YouTube, and they're donating to you. Wow, man. Wow. And I'm not jealous at all. Because like I said in a previous video, I made a video about sponsors and stuff like that. I don't want help. I don't want no cash apps. I don't want no Patreon. Unless I have tons of subscribers saying create this so I can donate, that's fine. But I'm not going to create it on my own. And I'm not just going to be putting my cash app and Patreon in the link below for people to donate if they want, because why? I've gotten blessed by so many strangers my whole life. Why do I need to keep asking for handouts? It's going to come when it's going to come. God has a plan for everybody, and God has perfect timing. God is always right on time. So, I know at some point, I'm going to be making so much money on YouTube that I don't even have to worry about all that extra stuff that a lot of these content creators worry about. But I'm not in this for the money. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this to give back. I'm giving back because people gave to me. I don't want to be charging people. I don't want people to have to cash at me and donate extra money to Patreon for me to give them game. You know what I'm saying? Just talk about my life experiences. Because just like people help me out, you know, with good advice, with letting me stay, I want to be able to help people out too. If my videos do help people out, if my videos do help you out, if you're a younger gentleman or you're around the same age as me or older, that means everything to me. You know? It's crazy. Again, like I said in other videos, I started this channel for just sneaker content, man. But as you go through life and you get older and you get so many shoes, you realize sneakers aren't everything. There are some dudes that are still trying to chase certain pairs, certain collections. And, you know, you got to come to a point where enough is enough. Other things in life matter more. People matter more, man. The future is what matters. The next generation is what matters. And a lot of them are going to grow up in families like mine. My younger cousin is literally pretty much a little bit of an older version where I was when I was living with my mom. But he has to leave the nest. He has to. He is not going to receive any blessings until he leaves my aunt's house. That's the thing, man. He wants to complain about how hard it is. Because I watched a couple of his videos. I couldn't watch him too long because he rambles a lot. He's all over the place. He can't stay on one topic. But he does a lot of complaining. And you never left the nest. My aunt spoiled him and babied him. Kept him under her breast. All his younger years. I remember when I used to play with my younger cousin, he used to be the one who always cried. Oh, you're playing too hard. Da, 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 da. Soft. And now it caught up to him. He's not going to receive any blessings until he gets out there and gets a freaking job. And I had a job lined up for him before at Champs. He could have been working at Champs, but he took too long to show up. My boss was ready to interview him and everything. Years later, it's been what? A good year and a half, maybe two years since then, he still doesn't have a job. He's not going to receive blessings until he gets out there in the real world. This man is sitting behind the phone, talking about this, talking about that. You don't have any real experiences in life. You're still young. You haven't worked any jobs. You haven't been around other cultural, other ethnic backgrounds of people. You haven't been out there to really date. So how are you going to give advice to anybody when you're young and you have no life experiences and you haven't received any blessings? You have to leave the nest. I left the nest. You know, I left, came back, then my mom did some BS to get me kicked out, but it helped me. I was homeless, but I received blessings from strangers. You know, me leaving the nest taught me that there are people out here who care about you if your family doesn't, if your own mother doesn't. There are women out here who have kids, grown women that may be older than you, that have kids, have daughters, but they will treat you like you're one of their own. I've experienced it. Like I said, man, there was a point in time where I was staying with the weed man / alcoholic man. His girlfriend had four other kids, and she let me stay with them. She treated me like I was her brother, like I was one of her younger brothers or something. You know, she was working full time at Home Depot or Lowe's, and she had 4 kids, and she let me stay with her. She already had her hands full, her hands tied. You know, my younger cousin has to realize that you have to go out here and try, even if you go homeless, even if you're struggling, even if you sleep in your car, whatever it is. It will make you a better man. And it will make you to stop looking for handouts, to stop looking for people to feel sorry for you, give you this and give you that. I never wanted people to feel sorry for me. I never expected the people to feel sorry for me. Before, when I was homeless, and even now when I talk about my family business or my past life experiences, good things, bad things, I never want people to feel sorry for me. But listen, I would have nothing to talk about if I didn't leave the nest and go out and experience life and go through the struggles. And live in different states, living in Massachusetts for a year, living in Florida for a year, realizing that Florida wasn't there, I had to come back and start over, and things were better. My cousin will never experience that. Does he expect to just live in Connecticut for the rest of his life, in one state for the rest of his life? How can you give advice? Who are you to tell anybody this or that when you've been in one state for your whole life? People are different when you go to different states, when you go to different countries. You literally could be in one state, one city, one town, most of your whole life, and think women ain't crap, women don't even pay me no mind, women, and then you go somewhere else and women are all over you. They approaching you. It happened to me when I went to Florida. Don't get me wrong, I was still getting women here, but when I went to Florida, it was 10 times even crazier. Like women were approaching me, and then when I open my mouth to, oh, you're not from here, where you from? You won't get that being stuck in your same environment, because you look and you sound, you talk, you walk like everybody else. The world is so big, man. You got to get out there and experience the world, and then you'll experience more blessings. Straight like that. But yeah, man, I got to end this video. About to get in the gym, hit some chest today. Yeah, man. Thank you all. Thank you all for watching and continuing to like these videos and comment and stuff like that. I'm going to keep pushing, man. I don't look at the views and be all depressed like, oh, this is not where I want it to be. It is what it is, man. I feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose. And a video that may get 10 views today may get 100,000 views 5-10 years from now. However long it takes, man. I'm not rushed. You can't rush life. You know, you really can't. Because yes, life can go by quick. You could be like, dang, I remember just being in my 20s and 30s. But at the same time, a lot of people are living too fast. Sometimes you just got to slow down and look back and receive the blessings. All right? Catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love.